How are you, Miggy?
Good.
Okay, so you just finished the test, right?
A quiz on my English.
Okay. So, we have a test in math right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so after that, we'll now go into our revisions, okay? Is that fair?
Yes.
So I want you to really, focus on it so that you will be able to do well in your exams next week by the grace of God, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's get started now. We have a quiz, a test on math. See, this is test on factors and fractions. Before I open this test, can you tell me what factors are? Or maybe you should mention a number and just tell me the factors of that number. Like, let me give you an example. If I mention 5, the factors of 5 are 1 and 5, okay?
Okay.
If I mention 8, the factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. These are all the numbers that can divide 8. Is that clear?
Yes.
So can you mention a number and you tell me the factors of the number? Yeah, just
What?
mention a number. Yes.
10.
10, okay. What are the factors of 10?
20.
Wait, that is a multiple of 10. 20 is a multiple. 20, 30, 40. Those are multiples of 10, okay?
Okay.
So give me the factors now, the numbers that can divide 10, or the number you can multiply together to get 10. So what times what can give us 10?
Of course. 10.
Wait,
All times
what
10.
what times what will give us 10?
1 times 10 equals 10.
Okay, good. 1 times 10 equals 10. So 1 and 10 are factors of 10. Give me other things that we can multiply. Two numbers that we can multiply that will give us 10.
To what?
Yes, mention two numbers that we can multiply to get 10. You have mentioned 1 and 10. So 2 and what will give me 10? 2 times what is 10?
5.
2 times what? What do you call it?
5.
5. So now, can you mention all the factors of 10 now? That is 1, 2, 5, and 10. Can you repeat that? Let me hear you. Factors of
Let me see.
10.
1.
Continue.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, no, Miggy. You just told me 2 times 5 is 10 and 1 times 10 is 10. Those are four numbers. 1, 2, 5, and 10. Repeat them. Let me hear you.
1
So
what?
give me the four factors of 10. Give me the four factors of 10.
It's 20, 13, and 14.
No, those are multiples of 10. I said factors. Factors. Numbers that can
1, 2, and
divide.
4.
What did you call it?
1, 2, 3, and 4.
No, not 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 cannot divide 10. 4 cannot divide 10. Try again. Yes?
1.
1, 2, 5, and 10. Say that.
1, 2, 5, and 10.
Okay, 1, 2, 5, and 10. Those are the factors of 10. Those are the numbers that can divide 10. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, let us move to 20. What are the factors of 20? I mean, what are the numbers that can divide 20?
1, 2, 4, 5.
Yes, 1, 2, 4, 5, and 10, then
10,
20, okay?
20. Okay.
Good. Let us check 12. What are the factors of 12? The numbers that can divide 12.
It's 1, 2,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
3,
Mm-hmm.
4,
Mm-hmm.
6.
And 12, okay? 6 and
12.
12. That's very good of you. Now, can you tell me the factors of 15?
1,
Mm-hmm.
3, 5.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And 15.
And
Always
15.
remember to mention that number. Okay, now let's think about it. Can you tell me the factors of 18?
1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3,
Right?
5. No.
What do you,
Um,
uh-huh.
6 and
Good.
18.
Yeah, that means you now understand what factors are. Is that clear?
Yes.
So what if I ask you to mention all the factors of 60? Let's go. 1, 2, then
2,
3, then
3,
4, then
5.
5, then 6, then 10,
7,
then
10.
12. No 7. Yeah. 10, 12,
Then
15, 20, 30, and
30,
60.
60.
Good. So don't forget that, okay?
Okay.
And you know, multiples. Multiples are, when you multiply a whole number by another whole, let's say, by a non-zero, digit, like 2 times 1, that is 2, 2 times 2, that is 4, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. These are multiples of 2, or when you keep adding that number. Multiples of 8 will be 8, 16, 24, 32. Can you continue? 40. Can you
40,
continue?
40.
Yeah,
What?
yes, continue. 48.
Factor. 48,
Next.
60,
56. That is
56.
multiples of 8, okay?
Okay.
Now, okay, no problem. Let's do the test, then we'll now do our revision. Let me see. So we want to work on the questions. Right? Okay, read this, please.
Write a fraction in which numerator and denominator are both greater than 9. Then, write the fraction in simplest form.
Okay. Both numerator and denominator should be greater than 9. Let us try, since it's talking about greater than 9, let's try something like 20 over 15, okay? Or
Oh,
15 over 20. Is that clear?
Yes.
15 over 20. Both of them are greater than 9. So if we want to take it to simplest form, what do you think this should be? If you want to take it to simplest form, yes, tell me, look at it. For example, let me give you an example. If I say 4 over 8, I can reduce it by dividing both 4 and 8 by 2. So that will give me, or by 4, that will give me 1 over 2. Is that clear?
Yes.
If I say 30 over 36, I can divide both of them by 6. So 30 divides 6 divide 30 to give me 5. And 6 divide 36 to give me 6. So my answer in simplest form will be 5 over 6 instead of 30 over 36. Is that clear?
Yes.
So turn this one to the simplest form. Look for a number that can divide both of them. Divide and tell me your answer.
$20.
Yeah? No, this is 15 over 20. Give me another fraction in the simplest form that will, reduce this to the lowest term. Divide them by 5. Divide both of them by 5 and tell me your answer. Yeah. 15 divided by 5, then 20 divided by 5. Tell me what you get. Yes, what is 15 divided by 5?
15 divided by 5 is 3.
Yeah. What is 20 divided by 5?
3.
20 divided by 5.
Oops, 20 divided by 5 is 4.
Yeah, so what is our answer? What is our answer? That is
3.
3 over 4, right?
Yes.
So don't forget that. You can be given a fraction such as 15 over 20, and you'll be asked to reduce it to the lowest term, okay?
Okay.
So that is what you will do. Can you give me another example of fraction? Then you now reduce it to the lowest term and tell me your answer. Try now. Yes? We have a fraction here which is 15 over 20. Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Aha. And we divided both of them by 5 to reduce the lowest term. It gave us 3 over 4. So think of another fraction that you will reduce to lowest term and tell me. Or should I give you a fraction and ask you to reduce it to lowest term? Should I give you one? Or you want to mention
4.
one? Okay, what do you say?
4.
4 over what? Four over what? Maybe 4 over
4
12.
over 12.
Now, reduce it to lowest term. 4 over 12. How can you reduce it to lowest term? Yes? Reduce
4.
4 over 12 to lowest term. What do you have? Four over 12. You said 4 over 12, right?
Yes.
Now, how can you reduce it to lowest term? You divide both of them by 4. Now, divide them by 4 and tell me your answer. You look for the common factor, greatest common factor, which is 4. So what is 4 divided by 4? What is 4 divided by 4?
4 divided by 4, 1.
Good. What is 12 divided by 4? What is 12 divided by 4? 12 divided by 4 is what? Yes,
3.
Miggy? What do you call
It's
it?
3.
3.
3.
So now do you understand how to reduce a fraction to simplest form?
Yes.
Okay. So let's continue. Next question. Read this question and pick your answer. Read the question and pick your answer. Let me hear you. Yes? Miggy, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, let
I'm
me hear
here.
you. Let me hear you. Read the question. I'm waiting.
Okay. Justin has 3 goldfish and 1 turtle. Write a fraction to represent the part of his pets that are goldfish.
What's your answer? Pick your answer. Yeah?
Third option.
How many goldfish? How many goldfish? Read the question. How many goldfish? Miggy, how many goldfish? Read the question. Concentrate. Yeah.
Goldfish.
And so what's your answer now?
The answer is third option.
It's not third option, the last option. 3 over 4. 3 goldfish out of the 4 pets, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's go to the next one. Read this. Read the question.
Hold on for a while.
Okay. Okay, read the question.
Round 8, 5 over 9 to the nearest whole number.
So what do you think that should be?
10.
The number is 8. So how can you jump to 10? Try again. Try again. Concentrate. So what's your answer now? It's
10.
8 point something. So if you
8.
round it up, it should be 9, okay?
Okay.
Because 5 over 9 is more than half of 9. And that's to the nearest number. So you had 1 to 8 to give you 9, not 10. Take note. List 3 multiples of 9. Let's go.
9,
That's you.
18, and 27.
Good. 9, 18, and what? 27.
27.
Good. The next one. What is the LCM of 9 and 18? Can 9 divide 18?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
9
mean,
can.
yes.
So that's 18 because that is the lowest common multiple. What is the prime factorization of 44? Tell me. Prime factorization of 44.
Four times 11.
Yeah, but 4 is not a prime number. Try again, and it's not even, try again. Four is not a prime number, but 2 is a prime number. So try again. Two is a prime number. So you can see 2 times 2, which is 4, and times 11, okay? Is that clear? Can you hear me?
Fourth option.
That is 2
Fourth
times
option.
2. No, it's the first option. 2 times 2 times 11, okay? Is that clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah. Which of the following fraction is not equivalent to 8 over 22? How do we know whether it is equivalent or not? Okay, let's check it. The last one, if you divide by 2, you have 8 over 22. Then the remaining ones, we have to check by changing them to decimal, okay?
Okay.
So 8 divided by 22 gives us something around 0.36. And let's say 2 divided by 5, that gives us 0.4, okay?
Okay.
So that one is not equivalent, but let us check the remaining one. 12 over 33 is 0.36, and 4 over 11, okay, is also 0.36. So the correct option is the first one, which is 0.4. Then find n. Can you find n in this? Try it. Find n. 5 times what will give you 15? Five times what will give you 15?
Um,
5 times what is 15?
oh, let me think.
You know
First
your 5
option,
times. First option, that's correct, because 6 times 3 is 18. Then 5 is 5. Oh, yeah, pick your option. Read what's on the board. Now pick your option. Concentrate and pick your option. Okay, Miggy?
factor.
Factor. Now you get it. Not a multiple. So we write this as a mixed number in the simplest form. So what do you think this should be? How many 4 is in 26? That is 6, which is 24. Remember 2 over 4 and 2 over 4 is 1 over 2. So that is 6, 1 over 2. Look at it. What's the answer?
6.
6, 1 over 2. Why? How did we get 6, 1 over 2? It was 6, 2 over 4 because 4's in 26 is 6, and that's 24. If you remove 24 from 26, you have 2 over 4, which is this third option. But it must be the lowest form, as the question says simplest form, okay? That's why I'll pick the
Okay.
second option. Yeah. So put the fractions in from smallest to largest. Which one is the smallest? Let's check it out. We have to pick the common denominator, which is 12. So how many 3 is in 12? That's 4. 4 times 2, that's 8. So the second one is 8, while the first is 5. And for the third one, 6 and 12 is 2, that's 10. So the last one is 10. Okay?
Okay.
So the first is 5. We have 5, 8, and 10. So the smallest is number 1. Okay? While the 2 over 3, which is number 2, is larger than that one. That's number 2. And the largest is number 3, okay?
Okay.
Which means 5 over 6 is the biggest. Okay, then let's go to the next question. Rewrite 3 whole number 4 over 11 as an improper fraction. Think and pick your option. Just multiply 11 by 3 and add 4. Tell me what you have. 11 times 3 plus 4. Yes? 11 times 3 plus 4. What's that, Miggy? 11 times 3, then plus 4. Concentrate and do it. 11 times 3 plus 4 is what?
11 over 23.
Or you mean 37 over 11, because 11 times 3 is 33, and 33 plus 4 is 37, okay?
Okay.
All right, pick your option here. Pick your option. Yes, pick your option.
Third option.
Third option, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that this one is less? Let's check it. The common denominator is 40. So 5 and 40, that's 8. 8 times 2 is 16. So the first one is 16. And 8 to 5, 5 times 3 is 15. 16 is bigger than 15. So it's first option. Okay?
Okay.
Justin has 3 goldfish and 1 turtle. Write a decimal number to represent the part of the goldfish. 3 over 4. That's 0.75. Okay?
Okay.
Rewrite this as a fraction in the simplest form. 2 over 100, that is 1 over 50. Because this is 2 over 100, then that's 1 over 50 in simplest form. What is the GCF? Greatest common factor of 9 and 18. If they ask you for LCM, that is 18. But if they ask you for greatest common factor, that is 9. Okay, because 9 can divide 18. And 18 is a multiple of 9. So the next one, see, read this one for me.
Write a number less than 50 that has at least 6 factors. List
Okay.
6
We
factors.
should list all the factors of the number that we choose. Let's choose 48. What are the factors of 48? Tell me.
Factor.
Start from 1. Next. Next.
2,
Next.
3, 4,
Next.
6,
Next.
8,
Next.
12,
Yeah, can you get the next one?
48.
Now.
48.
Now.
48.
It is 16, 24, and 48. So how many factors does this number have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay?
Okay.
It has 10 factors. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Is this proper or improper fraction? Seven over 3. Is it proper or improper fraction?
Improper.
Yeah, you said proper. Proper should
Yes.
have smaller number at the top.
Yes,
Tell
it's
me,
smaller number.
is there a smaller number at the top?
No, improper.
So you should always concentrate. Then the next one. Which of the following statements are true? The GCF of 6 and 16 is 3. In fact, 3 cannot even divide 16, so that one is a false statement. The LCM of 6 and 16 is 48. 6 can go in 48, and 16 can go in 48. I think that makes sense, okay?
Okay.
Then 6 and 16 are both composite number. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay, so that means 2 and 3. Okay?
Okay.
So 5, is it a prime number or a composite number? Prime number or composite number? Prime number or composite number? Check it, concentrate, Miggy.
5 is a composite number?
No, it's a prime number because it has only 1 and 5 as its factors, no other factor, okay?
Okay.
Give me another prime number.
What about 6?
6 has other factors. What are the factors of 6? Tell me. What are the factors of 6?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3,
And 6, right?
6.
So composite number should have only 2 factors, but 6 has 4 factors. So is 6 I mean, prime
Try
number should
this.
have only 2 factors. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Prime numbers should have only 2
4,
factors, but
4,
6
4.
has
4.
4 has 3 factors, which is 1, 2, and 4. So give me another prime number. Prime number that have only 2
2.
factors. What do you call it?
2. 2.
2. Yeah, 2 is a prime number because only 1 and 2 are the factors. Now, give me another prime number.
1.
1 is never a prime number, and it is not a composite number. So, give me another prime number.
3.
3 is a prime number because only 1 and 3 are the factors. Give me another prime number.
I don't think there's nothing. I don't think there's much.
No, you have to. You have to look for numbers that nothing can divide. Only 1 and that number. We have many of them. We have 7, we have 11, we have 13, we have 17, we have 23. Oh yeah, give me prime numbers. Give me 5 prime
7.
numbers. 7,
7.
What do you say?
7.
7
is a prime number.
Yes, another one.
8.
Why did you say 8?
8. 8.
Why did you say 8? 8 has lots of factors, a composite number.
9. Hold on.
9, no. 9 is not a prime number because it
10.
has 3,
10.
Only 1. 10 is not. You have told me the factors of 10 just today.
11.
Yeah, 11 because only 1 and 11. So give me another prime number.
12.
You are just counting numbers for me, Biggie.
No, I think it's 13.
13. Another prime number.
14.
Why? Think about it. What are the factors of 14? 1, 2, 7, and 14. So how can 14 be a prime number? So think about it. Another prime number. Yes? Give me another prime number. This is the last question, but I want you to really know the prime numbers and give it to me. Yes?
I'm still thinking.
Okay, wait. From 31 to 40, mention the prime numbers. Start.
16.
That's not what I told you. From 31 to 40, mention all the prime numbers that are between 31 and 40. From 31 to 40. Start.
32.
Explain. How is 32 a prime number? Explain.
Because only no.
So is 32 a prime number?
No.
So think. 31 is a prime number. 32 is not. 33 is not. 34 is not. 35 is not. 36 is not. 37 is a prime number. 38 is not. 39 is not. 40 is not. Okay?
Okay.
Now, from 40 to 50, tell me the prime numbers. From 40 to 50, start now. Start.
41.
41, correct.
42.
Think about it. What are the factors of 42? We have 1, we have 2, we have 21, and we have 42. So it's not a prime number. 43 is a prime number. 44 is not. Any even number apart from 2 is not a prime number, okay?
Okay.
So when you are mentioning 32, that's an even number. When you're mentioning 42, that's an even number. So 43 is odd number and it's a prime number. 44 is even number, so count it out. 45 is odd number, but it's not a prime number because 9 and 5 and 15 can divide 45, okay?
Okay.
Then 46 is not a prime number because it's an even number. Count it out. 47 is a prime number. 48 is not it's an odd number, but it's not a prime number because 7 can divide 49, okay?
Okay.
So you need to review everything we have done, both on the measurements and also on fractions, okay?
Okay.
On all of the measurement stuff that we did before, if you still remember them, we measure temperature, right?
Okay.
That is boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius, which is the same as 212 Fahrenheit, okay?
Okay.
And the freezing point is 0 degrees Celsius, which is the same as 32 degrees Fahrenheit. And the body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius, which is the same as 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Then 20 degrees Celsius is the room temperature, which is the same as 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Also, if you want to convert, you can convert from Celsius to what? To Fahrenheit, okay?
Okay.
So from Celsius to Fahrenheit, if I give you any temperature, you multiply that temperature by 1.8, then you add 32 degrees. That is Fahrenheit, okay?
Okay.
Maybe you should jot it down because you will need it for your exams. If you have Celsius, you're taking it to Fahrenheit, what you would do is to convert, okay? You multiply by 1.8, then you add 32. But if you have Fahrenheit, you're taking it to Celsius, you subtract 32, then you now multiply the result by 0.5556, okay?
Okay.
Also, let us look at, apart from temperature, we studied on time. We know AM is before midday. Analog is a clock that uses hands to display time. Capacity is the amount a container can hold, okay?
Okay.
Celsius is the international system or international temperature scale. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius and boils at 100 degrees Celsius. And when you hear centi, like centimeter, centi is a prefix that means 1/100 or it's a 100th. Deca means 10. Deci means 1/10, like 1/10, okay?
Okay.
Then elapsed time. If I ask you to find the elapsed time, that is the amount of time between two events, like when we started the lesson and when we end the lesson. So the elapsed time is the time at the end minus the time at the beginning, okay?
Okay.
So I'm doing all this today because we're not meeting tomorrow and you have to face your exams on next week, right?
Right.
Okay. Fahrenheit. This is the temperature scale used in the United States, and the water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit and boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Then gram. Gram is the basic metric unit for mass. The International System of Unit, which is SI unit. This is the primary system of measurement used by most countries in the world, which is the modern metric system, and the abbreviation is SI unit. Then kilo. Kilo means 1,000. So if I say 1 kilometer, that is 1,000 meter, okay?
Okay.
And if I say 1 kilogram, that is 1,000 gram, okay?
Okay.
Liter. Liter is the basic metric unit for capacity. Mass. Mass is the amount of matter in an object, okay?
Okay.
So meter. Meter is the basic metric unit for length. You know, you can measure the length of your arm, okay? You know, the length of your arm,
Okay.
is that clear? Or the length of your table, or the length of your book, you know, anything. You can measure length. Is that clear?
Yes.
So that is part of the revision, okay?
Okay.
So we have this on adding and subtracting fraction, but that will be due on the 25th of October. Today is 17th. We're not touching this today. But let me just try to mention some of the things we have done so that you can, when you watch this video later, you can use them to revise for the test, okay, for the exam.
Okay.
Now, we also talked about PM. PM means after midday. We said milli. Milli means, when you say millimeter, 1/1,000, you know. Milli of a meter is a meter over 1,000. That's 1,000. Then thermometer is an instrument used to measure temperature. What is the instrument used to measure temperature? That is thermometer. That is what?
Thermometer.
Thermometer. Say that.
Thermometer.
Yeah, used to measure temperature. U.S. customary system of unit. We said this is the primary system of measurement used in the United States. Then what is the weight? Weight of an object is the force of gravity on an object, okay?
Okay.
So let us take note of all those. Then we also talk about customary units for volume and for length. So for customary unit for length, we have foot, okay?
Okay.
1 foot is 12 inches. What did I say? 1 foot is 12 inches. Say that.
One what?
1 foot is
1
12
foot
inches.
is 1280.
Again?
1 foot is 1280.
1 foot is 12 inches. Again?
What?
1 foot is
1
12
foot. 1 foot is 1280.
12 inches. Inches. Okay?
Okay.
1 yard is 3 feet. Say that. 1 yard.
Is 80.
1 yard is 3 feet.
1 yard is 3 feet.
So 1 mile is 5,280 feet.
Okay.
Say that. Let me hear you. 1 mile is
1 mile?
5,280 feet.
1 mile is 280 feet.
So talking about volume, 1 cup is 8 fluid ounces. 1
cup is 8 fluid ounces.
Yeah. 1 pint is 2 cups. Say that.
1 pint is 2 cups.
1 quart is 2 pints.
1 quart is 2 pints.
Good. 1 gallon is 4 quarts.
1 gram is 4 quarts.
And the last one, the weight. 1 pound is 16 ounces.
Huh?
1 pound is 16 ounces.
1 pound is 16 ounces.
1 ton is 2,000 pounds.
1 ton is 2,000 pounds.
Good, good. Now let us talk about numbers. How do you know if a number is divisible by 2? Okay?
Okay.
Any number that ends with an even number is divisible by 2. So mention even numbers. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. So any number that ends with 0 or ends with 2, 4, 6, and 8 is an even number, then it must be divisible by 2. For example, 86 is even, so it is divisible by 2. Okay?
Okay.
Now, if you want to know if a number is divisible by 3, add all the digits of the number together. If sum of those digits is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. For example, 48. If you add 4 and 8, that is 12. 12 is divisible by 3, so 48 is divisible by 3. Okay?
Okay.
If you want to know if a number is divisible by 4, check the last 2 digits of the number. If it is divisible by 4, then the whole number itself is divisible by 4. For example, 136. Is it divisible by 4? Let's check. Look at the last 2 digits, 3 and 6, okay?
Okay.
Then you will see that 36 is divisible by 4, then 136 is divisible by 4. Now, if you want to know if a number is divisible by 5, the number must end with 0 or 5. So if it ends with 0 or it ends with 5, then it is divisible by 5. For example, 75 ends with 5, so it must be divisible by 5. 2024 did not end with 0 and 5, so it cannot be divisible by 5, okay?
Okay.
If a number is divisible by 2 and 3, then conclude that it is divisible by 6. Let's take note. Then, if the sum of the digits of a number can be divided by 9, then the number is divisible by 9. For example, 108, okay?
Okay.
So add all the digits in 108. That is 1 plus 0 plus 8, and that's 9. So 9 is divisible by 9, then 108 is divisible by 9. Finally, if you want to know if a number is divisible by 10, the number must end with 0, okay?
Okay.
So any number that ends with 0 must be divisible by 10. Okay, so I think that is that about the measurements and all of the stuff. And I want you to make sure that you review everything, all of the lectures we have done, okay?
Okay.
From fractions, to decimals, to time, to measurements, and so on. Is that clear?
Yes.
Also, don't forget algebra, like 2 plus x equal to 8, then x must be 6, right?
Right.
Because it is 2 plus 6 that give 8. And if I say 8x is 32, then x must be 4 because 8 times 4 will give us 32. Is that clear?
Yes.
Then if I said 1/4 of x is 3, then x must be 12 because it is 12 you divide by 4 to give you 3, okay?
Okay.
All right, so that is where I'll be rounding up for today, Miggy. Make sure you prepare very well for your exam, okay?
Okay.
All right, so Bye for now.
Goodbye.